Where'd you grow up?
I grew up right here in Richmond. We're walking down the street towards the Mean Bird shop, and I grew up right by Carytown down the road.
Who inspires you?
I'm inspired by my friends and fellow women who are running their own businesses in town. My dear friend Ashley Hawkins, the executive director of Studio 23, and my good friends Christina Hilliard and Lauren Stewart own the branding company Campfire & Co. And they're all VCU grads as well.
What's your favorite color?
I couldn't pick a favorite color, but I went to school for printmaking, and my favorite etching ink is called Bone Black. It's this really great kind of warm, sticky black.
Why'd you choose VCU?
I chose VCU. I actually went away to school my freshman year and immediately knew I was just being drawn to all the art classes, and was lucky enough to have VCU kind of in my own backyard back in Richmond, so it was a really easy decision to come back.
What's your favorite TV show?
Oh man, that's another tough one. I'm gonna go with The Office. It's one of my go-to, like, I can just watch over and over again. I feel like that's the true test of time these days, now that everybody binge watches everything. So.
What prompted you guys to start Mean Bird?
Well, like I said, we'd both been working in restaurants in a long time and kind of knew we wanted to do our own thing. And we decided to do the food truck for a few reasons. It has, you know, less overhead and startup cost, and we were excited to do a focused menu and concentrate on a craft product, which is fried chicken for us. So I'd say those are kind of the reasons we went with food truck.
What's something you hope to accomplish someday?
You know, we talk about opening kind of a more sit-down, like neighborhood bar type of place. So we'll see. Who knows what the cards have in store for us.
What's something you didn't plan for when you started this?
Man, we definitely learned a lot the first year we were open. I think we thought our restaurant experience was gonna just totally prepare us, and we kind of quickly found out we had to run things a little differently. For example, with our menu, when we first opened, we were just the food truck, and we always concentrated on fried chicken, but we had a big menu with 10 different sides and 10 different sauces, and we felt like we had to have those stocked at all times, kind of like a traditional restaurant. And we quickly found out with a food truck, you can't run stuff that way, because it's all based on your schedule and like different events, and you really have to cater your menu to the event that you're working. And it's really important to not have waste. So like of course you try not to run out of food, but you also can't have a lot left over after an event, if that makes sense. So we quickly changed our menu to be seasonally focused, smaller portions, just the volume of we've been doing buckets of chicken at the start, and just the amount, you wouldn't believe the amount of chicken we were outputting from this tiny little truck, and it just totally didn't work, but we, quickly figured that out and adapted, and so.
Are you a cat or a dog person?
I am definitely a dog person. Full disclosure, I'm allergic to cats, but I have 2 kids, and watching our rescue dog wrestle around with them is like just the greatest feeling in the world. I feel like you get an emotional connection with dogs that I don't think you can get with cats.
What's your favorite holiday?
I would say in recent years, my favorite holiday is Halloween. My 4.5-year-old son has gotten super into it, and he's just really into the old school, like spooky skeletons and jack-o'-lanterns, and we go nuts decorating the house. It's a lot of fun.
What was your favorite class at VCU?
My favorite class, so I went through the painting and printmaking department, and I found my love of intaglio printing there, which we probably don't want to get too into that, but if you think copper plates and old school etching press with a fat roller this size, and you crank it through. So there's a lot of technique involved and craft, and so those intermediate and advanced studios were definitely my favorite part of VCU.
When did you get into cooking?
Well, so my husband is actually the one who handles the kitchen and all the cooking, but we both worked in the service industry forever. So I started, working in restaurants as a host and a server back when I was a teenager, and worked up to bartending and managing. and just really fell in love with the performance aspect of it. It's really cool to come together as a team and kind of accomplish something one of you can't do on your own. It's a really good feeling.
What's something you miss about campus?
I miss the community on campus. I was really lucky to live on Goshen, right by the arts building, with my best friend as my roommate. And it was so fun to just, have that access to the studios like at all times of day and see our friends and classmates all the time. It was really great.